Yeah, very good morning. I am Jagdish, Assistant Professor of EC Department, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic entropy and mutual information. So, this topic comes under the unit information theory and error control coding. So, already we know we are seeing the video lecture series of communication systems. So, this is the fifth unit, first topic. So, let us dive into the topic. What is actually entropy and mutual information before getting into this topic entropy, right? First we have to correlate this information with the real time scenarios, right? So let us see what is information entropy means. You just take a one mysterious box. I mean the mysterious box, that means that inside the box you do not know what is there. That is called a mysterious box. In another case, if you know the what is there inside the box, that is not called a mysterious box. That is a box actually. Okay. So what's the difference between this mysterious box and the normal box means? The normal box, like you take on courier box like that, right? In courier box, you know very well that it is something, some document is there, or some content, I mean some object is there. You very well known that it's a predictable one. But in a mysterious box, you never know what is there inside. So much of surprise is there. So that surprise means that it's a high entropy. And if you know what is inside in the box, that means low information. So there is a low information, I mean low surprise. That is called low entropy. So from this, the entropy is nothing but of a measurement of the unpredictability, uncertainty of message source. That is called a entropy. So that example only I have given here. Okay. uh, then entropy in daily life examples, if you take fair dice roll and a coin, when you are flipping the coin, head or tail will come, right? Any one side will come. And also weather prediction. So if you take weather prediction, if you analyze the weather conditions in the desert area, you can probably you can come to the conclusion that there will be a no rainfall possibility there, right? Because since it is a desert. But if you go for a tropical weather conditions, you cannot be able to predict, because it is a tropical terrain place. So sometimes the rain will come, and rain may not come. So 50-50 probability will be there. So desert here is, that is a low surprise. That means low informations, because we can able to easily predict. So will maximum, I mean 90 percentage, there is no possibility of rainfall. So that is low surprise, low information. But in a terrain, we cannot able to we cannot able to predict as like the desert. So these are all some real time examples. And the library analogy I have given here. So if you take library, library means you know very well that the domain based some rack will be there. So if you go for electronics rack, the electronics textbooks and reference books and journals, everywhere everything will be ordered in one particular place. And if you go for embedded system, there is a several block will be there, several rack will be there. In embedded related books and reference books, everything we can get it over there, right? So this is called low entropy, because uh, this this book will be available in here in this place, that we can able to easily predict. But if you go for the random library section, that means books are not in a not in ordered manner, organized manner. Means electronics books will be in somewhere, and communication book will be in computer side sections. And like that, if the books are arranged in a random manner, it means that the message, the, I mean entropy is a high entropy. So this need to be concentrated when when we are talking about the communication sector. So low entropy means there's no problem. If it is a high entropy, that needs to be, that means there is a several noises and interference is there in your message signal that need to be concentrated. That is the concept behind this entropy. And communication system entropy applications like if you take mobile phone communication is there, internet data transfer and satellite communications. So if you take mobile phone communications, a clear conversations has low entropy. That means there is no noise. So there is no such high level of entropy, right? But if in case that if it is not a clear conversation, it is a noisy conversation means that means that has a high entropy. So that need in a sender or a receiver section or a channel section need to be concentrated to be to reduce the noise level or interference level. So these are only some examples, communication examples for the entropy. And measuring informations with content with simple examples like, for example, news information value. So the first example you see, sun rose today. Uh, that means sun rose today. That means sun every day sun will appear, right? And every day evening probably 6 or 6:30, within 6:30 sun will will come to the down. I mean, sun will fall, right? So this information will and all we know very well. So it has a zero information, no surprise. But if you take in your newspaper, earthquake hit city, that means that is a rare information. That is a high surprise. It is a high entropy. So these are all. This is the called of. This is the simple example to understand or measure how you are measuring the entropy. This is the example. And some practical applications which is widely used in data compression and data encryptions. And in still we can explain this entropy with the greatest example, that is cooking recipe. There's a detailed recipe, for example grandmother's detailed recipe with the exact measurement of clear steps. How entropy the remains, every instruction is specific and predictable. Following we have to each and every salt, sugar, and some ingredients, yes, spices, everything that will be calculated, and we need to follow the instruction. That's a high entropy. But vague instruction means add some salt, cook until it's done. Like that instruction is vague instruction. That is a there is no, this is all high entropy. Whereas detailed recipe, that's grandmother's detailed recipe, is a low information because there is no such confusions would be there. So it is a low, it is a high one. And how entropy affects communication means that the sender prepares messages and channel adds noise and receiver decodes messages. By this way, the entropy affects the communication systems. Thank you.